It's Christmas cantata time. Are you ready? Next on the Metal Pulpit. All right, so it is Christmas time, and I know for in the United States, this is a big time for church. This is like the Black Friday of sales for church, where they can get people in and minister and do all sorts of different things for their community. This is when churches go nuts with feeding, giving to the poor, just so many different things going on with churches. But you know, it's always been my goal for this podcast to talk about things that churches do, as I am a pastor of a church and I have no problem talking about these things. I was raised in the culture of every Easter, every Christmas, you did the big, and I mean big, Christmas cantata. Now, I realize some churches have dropped that a little bit, but it's still alive and well. From the renting of the animals to camels pooping on the new carpet in the sanctuary during the play to so many different things. When did that become a good idea to march camels into a sanctuary when they end up peeing all over the carpet? And that's not a little stream, might I remind you. That's like wreck the carpet sort of thing. Anyways, and donkeys too. Anyways, you know, it's interesting because when we want to become a friend to somebody, when a business wants to lure new customers, when a church wants new people, the thing that people are looking for most in friendship, in businesses, in churches is genuineness, being genuine. Is this what I'm getting? What you see is what you get. And the problem with cantatas, with Christmas time in churches and going big, is that there are a lot of unnecessary expenses being made in order to put on a cantata. Now, for me growing up, one of the big things that I was a part of at the church I grew up at was a singing Christmas tree. Just the very fact that I mentioned that may have triggered some of you to start curling up into a fetal position and sucking your thumb. You see, the singing Christmas tree was a monstrosity of a building project to build a Christmas tree on the stage where the entire choir could go up into it and then sing Christmas songs out of it on Christmas Eve or for a few special dates. I guess it's fun to look at and everything, but those that were in it, it was a very shaky thing. It wasn't a pleasurable experience. And this is the case with a lot of cantatas. People actually start losing their Christmas spirit because of the practices, the performances, they lose their voice, and churches start biting their nails a little bit because of the expense that went into these things. One of the best stories I heard from a Christmas cantata happened in the southern part of my state, where they strung an angel, a real person as an angel, up a pulley system. Well, the pulley system snapped, and the angel went flying back to the back of the church and out the lobby door. Can you imagine that? That would probably be the best Christmas cantata I ever attended, but unfortunately I wasn't there. You know, bottom line is this. If you're looking to win a friend over, if you're looking to make a friend, give them what you have, and that's yourself. For businesses this time of year, what they ought to advertise the most is what they can offer year-round. Churches are no different. It was said this way: the way you win a person is the way you're going to keep a person. And when churches go into a conference, or they host a conference, or they do these big cantatas, and people start coming in because they figure this is how it is all the time here, they're sorely let down when January 1st rolls around, or the first Sunday in January rolls around, and it's nothing at all like the Christmas cantata where they attended, where people were at the door cheerfully greeting them, and the worship team, everybody wanted to sign up because these were the biggest crowds, and on it goes. And then that first Sunday rolls around, and sorry, we don't have a drummer this week. The person at the door wasn't the very nicest, you know, and people catch on to this very quickly. So can you do it? Can you do Christmas big at your church? Sure, I guess you could. But if that's how you do it all the time, okay? Because if that's how you do it all the time, that's who you are. If you're scaled back all the time and you're more acoustic, a couple people on the worship team, a drummer, guitarist, singer, drummer, guitar, singer, keyboard, then that's what you ought to do for Christmas Eve and the rest of the services as well, because the way you're going to win people over is the way you're going to keep them. True of friendships, true of your businesses, etc., etc. Just some thought for you this holiday season, and I hope you're doing well. Shoot me a message. If you have a question, I'll try to answer it at pastorBobadams@gmail.com. Have a great day.